Hi guys, my name is Fundi Nyata. Naitwa Nicodemus Nyatome kwa zile jina nilipewa na kitambulisho. So yeah, I'm a creative, I'm a student of life, and I'm alive today. I feel fine. Thanks. Welcome to the Konekt. Big story. Nice.
Hey, imeweza. Intro nayo.
Yeah.
So let's go back to where Fundi Nyata or Nyata, where did the story begin now?
Well, jina Nyata ilikam in high school. That's where people call me Nyata. From Nyatome, Nyata came in. But Nicodemus Nyatome imekuwa hapo for a while. Tangu nizaliwe. So yeah, that's on a landscape. That's who I am. As a creative, the creative side of me, I believe nimegrow nayo, because my dad, Mr. Nyatome himself, is a creative. He did vioja mahakamani sometimes back, kabla nizaliwe. Hizi ni story mimi usikia na ananiambia. So anakuaga alidu vioja mahakamani hiyo time. And that's, I guess, hapo ndo nilichukua the creative side of the family.
Oh, wow. Vioja mahakamani.
Yeah, man.
What character name did he go with?
No, ajaini show. Nilisikiaga tu alikuwa. But
really?
alikuwa he wasn't the actor ama the content. Alikuwa gase.
Yeah.
Walikuwa wanaitwaje? Those guys. Not the judge, the other guy.
The clerk.
Yeah, part of the clerk.
Oh, nice. That's back then. and then after that, high school or primary, when did that journey begin for you as a creative?
So as a creative, kwanzia nursery, see tulienda nursery. I don't go to pre-audit and all that. So from nursery school, I did singing games. As part of the nursery school, I was the leading vocalist. Then I did that till top class, then transitioned to primary school. Primary school sikufanya sana, because the schools I went to St. Saviour's primary school from class 1 till class 4. Then went to Naivasha Boys Boarding School in Naivasha, maximum prison. In that school, yani mtu wangu.
Yeah.
You only see opening day, visiting day, and closing day. Hizo ndo siku tatu mtu wangu, you feel like, yeah, there's life. So they didn't have the outgoings, maybe soccer, time to time, and athletics, but we didn't do much. So, but it is in that school that I identified I could be creative. Because tulikuwa na mwalimu mwingine wa Kiswahili alikuwa anaitwa Mr. Karanja. And that time I was in class 7. So Mr. Karanja amekuja class, alafu hiyo ndo time wazazi wameambiwa mlipe pesa ya basi. Basi ni mpya inakuja.
New bus.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So this teacher came to our class, alikuwa mwalimu wetu wa Kiswahili. So he came and like, you guys should write a shairi. Mwandike shairi. Mkisifu basi.
For those who don't know shairi, it's poem.
It's poem.
Yes, poem.
Yeah.
You should write a poem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Write a poem about the bus. If you glorify the bus for the administration. So, kapo, wow. Okay. Nilijua naweza. The thing with me, I trust myself.
Yeah.
Because I've done it for a while. So, hata kasi sijafanya sana on like going to festival or doing the writing. I just knew I could.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So the teacher gave us 1 week approximately to come up with the poem. I didn't consult anyone. Ni mimi tu na kamusi. Tuanze.
Let's write.
Yeah, tuanze, because you've seen kwa textbook ushaona mashairi mob.
Yeah.
So kuna vitu unaona zinafaa kufuatwa, like the concept of shairi, zile zimefunzwa shule.
Yes.
So and I developed around 6 stanzas, just writing about how
The bus.
The new bus.
What?
Alafu ikapublishiwa kwa notice board. So every guy in the school was around 700 pupils. Kila mtu anapita pale anasoma shairi yangu.
Your poem.
My poem, manze.
Oh, how did that make you feel at that age, tender age?
At that time, I didn't take it as something big. Yes, there was something in me like, hey, you feel.
So I can do
in our
this.
primary, we had this thing of doing the tie.
Yeah. So I can do this.
Yeah, so I could do this. And that was it for primary school.
Yeah.
Until I went to now my high school, St. Joseph Junior Seminary.
Oh my goodness.
Too.
Nice. You went to St. Joseph?
Yeah, I went to St. Joseph.
I went to Molo Academy High School in Molo.
You guys, beef.
We're not going there today. We'll have a discussion next time about the beef.
Yeah.
Nice, man. How's that in St. Joseph, man? How's your creativity now? Was it now growing at a high school level?
Because in St. Joseph, from once didn't do much about creative or games or something because they were newbies.
Yeah.
So we had just to watch and see what Form 2s, Form 3s, Form 4 do. So for me, while the drama guys were doing their rehearsals, I was there. Naka hadi na patron. I was sitting with the patron and the trainer. It's past 10. We are supposed to go to bed at 10.
Wow.
So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I'm supposed to be in preps at 5 a.m., but I'm still there till 2 a.m. When these guys were like, oh, the trainer is all mad. Patron, I'm a jump here. So it was like, yeah. But I'm still there just to watch the game because I was so much interested.
Yeah.
I used to watch the
play.
The drama festival.
Yes. I think the play.
Was in
First nationals
and state concerts.
Yes.
So I used to watch the state concert festivals.
And you could see what they're bringing on the table.
Yeah, so I was so much intrigued. Yeah, with the narratives.
Okay.
Just the storytelling bit
and
of
script writing
and
as well.
Script writing. At that point, bado script writing.
Okay.
It was just being on stage.
Yeah.
Performing. I didn't have any concept of writing a script as much. Apart from that poem I wrote in class 7.
Wow.
So, yeah, I did that. Sitting with the directors for rehearsals. That was in Form 1. I see the director, how he's doing the thing. The actors, how they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, next year, my guys.
This is it.
Form 2, my guys.
You're going for it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, Form 2 came. And then we were given a script. So we followed the patron, the drama patron. He was the discipline master.
Yeah.
People fear the guy.
Yeah, I know.
The teacher was
huge.
So,
nice.
For you to approach the man was like, hey, teacher.
Can I do this? Yeah, can I do
from the trainer? Script? Nah, not yet. Wait, it's early.
Nice.
That was Jan, and then the script came around early Feb, before the first.
Yeah.
So like, too early, my guys, go back to class. So and then one day this guy found us to cure. Apo break time, me and my folks, the guys who later on, we joined the team. So we were there rehearsing out of the blues. No script, nothing. Just like, hey, umanaswa drama. Wako like, tutawavunja mifupa.
Oh my goodness.
And then this patron teacher walks. Call for me, those two boys.
Yeah, come.
One that unaenda kuitiwa nini? The first concept
discipline, man. Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah, discipline. Yeah.
But now the teacher called us and ilikuwa easy. Katuambia, I've seen you can do something. I like what you did there at the break time. The script will be here, blah 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 blah. Then we had the script. So tukiwa class, when we were in class, tuko tu up. Hey, it was a choral verse. So internalizing every stanza, So ilikuwa hectic. Cause compare ilikuwa tough. We are newbies, form 2s.
Yeah, of course. They're seniors. Yeah, there are some seniors.
Form 4s.
Yeah, seniors.
So it's like
The competition is tough. Very hard.
For those who understood Corolvas in Kenya, it was only 15 guys. So 15 guys and auditions, they were like
tough
50
auditions.
guys.
Yeah.
We are 50. And then you meet, there was big boys. You think, hao ndo wanachaguliwa by the way. Those are the people going, umekuja hapa tu like, sure, kujaza squad. But miraculously, I made it because the director
at Form 2, that's I think equivalent of year 8 here or year 9. I'm not too sure, but I'll check.
Yeah, I'm not too sure too.
That's junior, junior high school.
Junior high school. So, yeah, miraculously I made it. Top 15.
Wow.
Top 20. Not to say top 20.
Yeah.
So, but later on I came to understand how the director chose the cast, because he will choose whoever was there before us. So for those who reach nationals, and they've been there, so they understand the drill. So me being a newbie, I was given a simpler script that was a solo verse. I did solo. Well, solo is another thing. Being on stage peke yako, inakupea muda.
It's a lot of
it requires a lot
of pressure.
Like, a lot of pressure on stage alone. You have to deliver like 10 stanzas.
Stage presence. Remember your lines.
Man. For 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes.
Yes.
That's 5 minutes of torture.
What? When did you now get to do the solo? Now you've been doing 15.
Form 2.
So you still did a solo in
I was
grade
top 20.
Yes.
Among whoever came for
auditions. Yes.
But out of those 20, 15 go to choral verse.
Yeah.
And 5 we have to compete for the solo verse.
I
was the
and
guy.
Only one has to be chosen.
One. And 2, maybe just in case it gets to festival and your voice is down, so you have like a backup. Yeah, you have a backup.
So do you remember the lines back then? Do you have a line you can drop right now? Because that was a solo. Do you have a solo performance for us at this time?
At that point, if I remember the script.
Yes.
Nataka nipandishwe juu zaidi ya yale mawingu. Then, that was like the intro, just to set the mood, because the verse was emotional.
Do you have something for us today, maybe? Something fresh.
Let me remember about the verse.
If you can remember.
I remember. Nataka nipepe, niwe kama lale ndege, walopaa mawinguni, na kuwaona wale mwewe, kiwapata nyifidhuli, tawatoa gebe.
Oh my
God. But you had to have special expressions and all that.
That is in Form 2. And then now, fast tracking, maybe, did you do anything else in high school, or was that
after solo verse, now I transitioned. The next time I went to choral verse, and it was all nationals.
You are national material.
So the palace,
big up, man. Big up yourself.
From Molo, meet guys from Nairobi.
And you show them dust, man.
Yeah, it was bigger, because we were big thing those days. Yeah, competing with schools.
Big schools, man.
In Nyanza, Nairobi.
Nice.
Everyone, Coast. Like it was whole national team.
Wow.
And to meet girls or those national girls. You guys. Sisi kizungu, you can feel like kizungu bado.
It's not giving.
Kizungu is not giving. So yeah, we did that, and national Form 4 ended. Then I didn't stop there.
Wow. So with that background and the start to your career, that is now the poem and the artistry.
Yeah. Artistry.
Now let's try and trace your Kushona. Fundi. Now how way back did you go about now? How did you discover about your talent now on that side?
I guess the thing I should point out about my artistry side, it comes spontaneous.
Okay.
It's not things that I've thought for a while, like a long time or period. So imekuwa like oh, I can do this. Let's do this. So with this fashion, I was doing my undergrad. I did my undergrad in KU, but Nakuru campus, Bachelor of Education.
Yeah.
So nilikuwaga, I had like 2-3 classes a week, and they fell 2 days. Like it's either Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I had the rest of the days, like Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, free. There was nothing I was doing particular at that point. So I used to visit my dad in his office after school. That how are you doing? Because after Form 4, I stopped staying with my folks. We have 2 houses, so I moved to the other house. I used to stay with my elder brother, just before he moved to Nairobi. So I stayed alone for a while. So when nikifeel pocket money inaenda kuisha, Dad, no, I don't have anything. I've just come to visit you. But bro, at the end of the day,
yeah,
bro,
something, man. Yeah.
Getting out. So my dad would be like, oh, you're done with class? Yeah, I'm done. So what are you doing for the day? Nothing. Naked. Find something to do. My dad would be just simple, like, find something to do. So at that time, I developed interest with fashion. Yeah, just watching how African fashion blends with modernity and all that, westernized culture.
Yeah.
And at one point, I just told my dad, because my dad had brought suggestion of me applying for another course to do IT in Kabarak Uni, but I was like,
nah.
Mimi na IT,
yeah.
Sabu.
Nah.
So yeah, so I told my dad, well, it's a good point you have, old man, but I feel I want to do fashion.
Yeah.
And the thing I like about my dad is simple. Like he was, nice. If that's what you want to do, go on. So I found an institution that does fashion. Got all the necessary requirements and went back to my dad. And I told my dad, found a school that offers fashion, and this is the school fees, and this is what they require. So yeah, my dad took the next step was like, okay, let's go to the bank. And yeah, he paid for the first fee.
Wow.
And I went to the school alongside my bachelor's, that is. So I enrolled for a certificate in fashion and design. I did it for a while, for like 6 months. I didn't go. The whole course was supposed to go from certificate to diploma
to degree.
The institution didn't have a degree,
okay.
So diploma at least. But for me, I just did 6 months, and I did a board exam, and I got a certificate.
Oh, nice.
And at that point, hakiburi too, something just told me, like, bro, it's not a must to go on.
Just finish there. Yeah, that's enough.
You have the basics.
That's enough. Yeah.
What more can they teach me? I can take measurements.
Yeah.
I can cut.
Yeah.
And I can sew.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
And you stopped, and that
was the end of that school.
Wow.
Like I just went to the administration. They forwarded, no, your course you'll go to
diploma.
I was nah.
I'm done.
What? That's why I stopped my course.
And did you now finish the other course? Because now you're doing 2 courses at the same time.
That was now the certificate. Yes. I finished the certificate with that. Once I received the certificate, it was done.
Yeah.
My bachelor's I finished in KU and graduated in 2019.
Yeah.
2018, I finished 2018, graduated in 2019. Because there was a long pause.
Yeah.
Because strike.
Yeah, strikes.
It wasn't about COVID.
I know.
Was strike about the legs. So
KU alumni, we know you.
Coming from a seminary school, this is Fundi Nyata. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Na hivyo ndo basi alikuwa anaingia kwa kanisa yetu kasisi kabla anze kufinywa jicho na yule msichana wa kwaya sisi. Alituambia the length of preaching itategemea mapato yetu sisi, and so from fungu la 10 huyu kasisi alipandisha mpaka fungu la 50. Tulitoa kwa hiari juu tulijua kutoa ni moyo wala si utajiri, but the more tulitoa ni the more Kasisi aliendelea kuwa tajiri na vitu zake alifanya siri siri. Hasa wakati wa kuhubiri. Mara angetoka kwa altari hadi kwa waumini, angecheki sisi, angemfinya jicho na kumwambia nakaa fit. Naye sisi angesmile vifishi juu alijua yule kasisi ni fisi. And since hizi story za kutoleana dhambi zianze kuhit the media, sisi alipotea kanisani baada ya miezi 3 na alirudi baada ya miezi 9 na mtoto mkononi. Nyumake mama na baba mzazi ungedhani wamekuja kuimba kwaya a cappella. Kumbe ndo tukajua ile story ya kusameana dhambi haiko imefikia mwisho. Juu sisi alisema kasisi hakumwekelea mkono tu na kumsamea sisi. Hadi kasisi alimuinua mguu juu na akamvusha jeans. Lakini tuulize, kasisi na sisi ni watu kaa sisi, so mbona tuwekelee mikono? Fundi Nyata, we take a break. Welcome back to the Konekt with Pete na Fundi Nyata. Tuendelee na story bro.
Hatari. Kwanza the mystery hapo unajua, I'm just trying to do this for my English audience, because that thing is, if you understand the lyrics to that thing, man, you'll just be laughing your hearts out. But anyway, we continue with this journey, amazing journey. So you finished your certificate. So I want to trace that journey now and how now after that, because now I know you already spoke about finishing your bachelor's at KU. But now before we go to how you ended up coming to Australia, I want us to understand, how did that now journey, ya ushoni, how did that go now? After finishing that certificate, did you pursue it or did you just put it on the side?
Well, I didn't use the cert, because whatever the school had taught me the basics. The basics is for common person, common mwananchi. So I needed to get to the ground to see what's trending and what tailors do out there. Hapo sana unapata those tailors like, damn, I'm a fashion designers, they cut, man. In school,
on the ground, things are different,
just thought,
man.
like the basic shirt is cut this and this, chest is like this. But now you have like different designs, different patterns.
So the creativity now.
The creativity part of it, now that's what you meet in the streets.
That's a very good point. So the creativity is not taught at school for everybody who's trying to get into fashion designing. Creativity
is part of you.
Wow.
And part of what you meet in the streets. It's not taught in school.
Now you're on the ground. How are things on the ground now?
Now, after the cert and after graduating from KU, even before I did that, I went back to my dad, because now the cert is over, and I told my dad, I'm done with school. Like even the fashion, I'm done. I knew I just got the cert. So I just told my dad, I'm done. What are you trying to do now? No, the TSC at that point, everyone who has been a teacher in Kenya knows, like, as a startup teacher, you do like the intern part.
Yeah, teacher in training.
Yeah, teacher in training.
TP, we used to call them TP.
I'm a model TP. Hey, by the time I was doing TP, man, I was a big thing. So at that point, when I was doing TP, I just had like a portfolio. I worked to teachers. Hi, I make clothes.
Oh, nice.
Apart from whatever I'm doing as a TP, I make clothes.
So you're selling yourself?
Yeah, I was just selling myself.
Let's not go get ahead of ourselves. Let's go back to how you got in the industry now.
So after the cert, that's what I did. So my dad asked me, what next? Now you're done with your cert and your bachelor's is done also.
Yeah.
So what next? I just told my dad I want, for now I know I can't get a good job with TSC at this point. So what I want is, whatever I've learned in school with fashion, I just want to open up a shop or get a machine of my own, a sewing machine. So the first money I had saved, like at that point 5k, 6k Kenyan shillings. So I went, my dad had stacked old newspapers. And that time in Kenya was like, everyone was buying newspapers because the plastic bags had been banned. So I pearl it and went to Tao and sold the newspapers and got like 10 G's.
Oh wow!
And
From old newspapers.
All newspapers.
What?
A newspaper like 1 kg they were selling like 30 shillings.
Yeah.
So I had
that's a lot, man. For 10,000, that's a lot.
Yeah. Like even before that, my dad was telling, this is like my old
files,
library.
Newspapers,
This is what I will read once I retire.
Yeah.
My guy, I need money, man. So that's what I did. I got like 10 G's. Bought my first manual machine.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try and put a picture there for the audience.
Yeah. So that's what I got at that point. And it served the purpose at that point because I was still learning. I wasn't perfect in my craft.
Yeah.
So just learning all this, how it operates and all that. Yeah. With the remainder, because I had like almost, that was like 15 G's.
Yeah.
So I bought the machine for like 8 G's, remained with like 7.
Yes.
So 7, I went, bought materials. At first I tried doing it on my own, like sewing and all that. I realized, no, craft still,
you still roll.
Yeah, it's not, from what I see, if I take it to a normal tailor and what I've made, comparison to
10,000 hours.
So I outsourced at that point.
Yeah.
I found a tailor who's good, at least who's good with the craft.
Yeah.
Nikampeleka material. I took the materials and I want a bag. I started with bags, funny thing. My specialty has been bags all that while. I want bags. I showed him the design, because design I was fetching online for design. I want something
like
close to this, not like this. We can manipulate it for a year, like all the copyright and whatever. You can't patent a design. That's the tricky part. But I don't want identical of the sort. I want something similar. Yeah, and the tailor was like, yeah, okay, nice. Here are the materials. We did 10 bags at first. So that's where
you started.
Fundi Nyata started.
10 bags.
10 bags.
Female bags though. Women bags.
Backpacks.
Oh, backpacks. Oh, nice. Nice. I think if you have photos, man, we'll put some photos up. Yeah, send me all those. Yeah, send me all those photos. We'll just put the photos there for audiences just to see where you started.
Yeah.
And then after that, what direction did you take now in terms of your creativity, Kushona?
So
after the bags.
After those 10 bags, of course you have the stock. You have 10 bags.
Yeah.
So what next? I had friends, photographers.
Yeah.
Because I'd hung out with photographers because of my creativity, poetry and stuff. So I knew photographers, video. So I went to Wale Watutunaanza now. We are just on a starting level.
Yeah.
Hey, my guy, I have this 10 bags. Can you just shoot for me? Hapa tu nje.
Yeah.
So the guy took it and one lady saw it once I was doing the shoots.
Yeah.
And he was like, how much are you selling it? 1,500 Kenyan shillings. The lady bought it there. Once you make the first sale, it's like, hizi zinaenda. So I sold that first bag and I posted, because my Facebook profile was at least had traffic at that point because of the poetic side. So I posted it, and the first people to buy the bags were like my immediate friends. They bought the bags, and I had like 2-3 bags remaining. At that time, the margin, like the profit margin, was almost the same price, because the bag was like 750 after doing all the calculation, and you sell the bag for 1,500, so you got another 750. So the profit margin, it was good. So I continued doing bags.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to clothes sides, but in school I did clothes. I wasn't taught bags. That's now how spontaneous I act.
Yes.
Like, school taught me about clothes, but I don't want to do clothes. I want to do bags. But I have the knowledge about clothes. So that's what I did. And from that point, after a while of doing so, outsourcing from different tailors, I just told my dad, I want to open my shop now. My dad, hey, that guy has come through. Then I come through, son. So we had that main conference with my dad. Now I just want to have my shop. Hakuwa anauliza maswali. Like, The only question is, like, have you estimated how much it is?
Yes.
I'm like, hey, I need like 50 G's. I buy a bigger machine and at least I have a stock. So my dad is like, okay. He gives me the money.
Yeah.
I do my thing. Like that's how friendly I was with my dad at that point. He didn't like, he wasn't even like, oh, make sure unilete hadi receipt. No, he wasn't that kind of a dad. He
Yeah.
was like, oh, 50 G's are here. Do what you have to do. You have your plan, you are a man.
Go.
Do what you have.
Wow, that's support, man.
Yeah,
From
that's
analysis.
support, like,
actually,
yeah.
that really pushed you then.
Very. Because my dad even would come to my shop and just sit and watch what I was doing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's lunch break, just come.
This is what you're doing.
Yeah, this is what you do.
Oh, nice.
And you will see now when any client will come in and I was like, shh, shh. I do all the nitty-gritty things about taking measurement,
Yeah.
negotiating about prices.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't understand much about the field. So
Yeah.
he was like, nice. At least that push, because he saw that I could do something. I wasn't just like the lazy boy or dad in face. So yeah.
Wow. So for any parent watching, or for, what did that do to you as a man? Just seeing the affirmation and the support from your dad. What did that do to you as a man?
Well, it has put me in a position, just if today I have a kid and once I have one, be like, understand what they need. Don't push so much with what you want to the kid. Just understand what he needs from, or what he or she needs. Just try to
Nurture.
If you can't nurture it, you don't have all the resources, direct to the right places. Then if it's money, just chip in.
Wow.
At least learn the basics, at least.
Yeah.
Just to understand, okay, this needed, and you can contribute one or two things. That's what I will point out, because my dad just like, he has all the money that he could support me with, or he could use however he wishes. Because nido zake, I don't have.
He doesn't have to support
he doesn't
you.
have.
Yeah.
But yeah, the man just saw like,
I need to
50
invest
G's,
in this guy.
bro. Doesn't hurt much as long as we're doing something is true. I didn't ask my dad to like 50 G's I go to party.
Yeah.
It was like always business. At no one point I've just asked my dad, maybe my birthday, and he was the one suggesting that. So nikutumie 2,000, you go with your friends. I'm like, yeah. But I didn't request for it.
Yeah.
It was out of his own will. So yeah, just support as much as possible your kids. Just see the direction, chip in. With whatever, if it's words, if it's finance, if it's directing to the right sources, come through. Client.
That's a client right there. So I want us to understand, before now we come to why you came to Australia and how that happened. What really motivated you in that starting phase? What really kept you going? And what really kept you going and motivated you at that phase?
Before I came to Australia, I'll say the hardest part about this thing is waking up every day. Waking up is always hard for anyone. Kutoka tuko blanket.
Yeah.
But the best thing that happened is waking up still. Because once you just wake up, everything flows. You can calculate the day, you can plan the day, you can watch the steps, as long as you've woken up.
You've started.
You've started the day. Wake up. Just do the thing. That's the hardest part of it. Because just coming from all the comfort zone,
starting.
is the hardest.
Just
starting. Once you start, everything flows. Things will change. It will not like be
as you envisioned. As you envisioned. Yes.
Yeah. Until it is on the table.
Yeah.
That's why you know. Now this is how you have to deal with it, and that's what have kept me going and interacting with the people, networking. At least I'll say I had good friends in the media. They posted my stuff on papers, different social medias, referrals to friends, family. So that's what kept me going, and just the zeal within me. Like, I don't have anyone to go back to, like, hey, it has failed. Can I try now journalism? Nah, bro.
Nothing. So this is the only thing that it has to work.
Yeah, this has to work. If not this, I'm going back to be a Swahili and history teacher.
So for such a craft and starting your business early on, maybe at your early 20s, what is the one thing that kept you now, kept that business afloat? Because we've seen people starting business when they're early and it never goes anywhere. What really kept you in business at that early age?
Keep it professional. Keep it professional.
Professional,
because with 20, at 20, there are a lot of things that come. You want instant gratification to enjoy 100,000 now and it ends now. You want to have as many babes that you want, as many girlfriends as you want.
Yes, let's go.
Now,
Hi.
you get?
You choose and change.
Man. But if you understand, there's a professional side you have to keep. That's like when you wake up and you go to work 8 to 5 or 8 to 6, whatever your time is, that's professional. Keep it professional.
Yeah.
Playtime is playtime.
Yes.
Understand the playtime. Just knowing how to juggle between the two keeps you going. Because when 20, you can't say like, you work, you're not Jeff Bezos at that point.
No.
So you can't work like 24 hours, you have only 5 hours to sleep and go back to work. So there's playtime and the time to work, business time. So that's what has kept me up to date.
And then in terms of finances or money, being good at money, because if your dad gave you 50,000 and he saw that you're putting it into the right places, how did you educate yourself about money and business before now we come to the story of Australia?
Wow. I watched a lot of tutorials. Like, okay, my dad gave me 50,000. I've never gone back to ask for
more money.
Wow. It's like this 50,000 has to work for me.
Regardless. Oh, wow.
If now I go like, I'm sleeping hungry today, I won't go back to my dad that the 50K perambulated. So I had to make the 50K work as much as possible, create connections with people, understand about finance, how to keep your books. And the good thing with me, my elder brother is doing accounts. Yeah, he's an accountant.
Yes.
So if things went, today I've not made any sales or this week is struggling, I'll go back to my elder bro and he'll be like, yo bro, hey, Iwiki. So share with me some info about accounts and how to keep books and all that. Keep records about everything, because that's the most one of major difficulties startups go through, just keeping records. Yes, we have all the finance, we're making sales, but at the end of the month, after you're paying your bills, you realize, okay, you just worked for your bills. You made profit, yes, with the sales, but you can't account for it because you use the money as your personal money, not as a business money. Yeah, it's not business
so you have to differentiate business and personal money.
You have to pay yourself. You have to pay yourself.
Nice.
Yeah, if you don't understand that, you'll be using everything. Then
even eating the seed money.
Yeah, man. Even client anakutumia pesa material like
deposit. Gone. Wow.
It happened because I dealt with tailors.
I did that in my 20s. I used to eat the seed money. I started a business in my 20s. That's a story for another day. We ate the seed money. Anyway, so Australia, how did that journey come to be, and what did you come to study in Australia?
Well, spontaneous again. A guy of
spontaneity. Nice.
Yeah, so one time my dad came to the shop. Zile normal checkups. Sat there with him, lunch over break. I was like, my guy. So that's my dad. I've had something going on about Australia. That's it. After COVID period, the opportunities on Australia, like, do you think?
What next?
Do you think you'd want to go to Australia or away from home? And for me, it has never been a big deal to try anything new. I'm like, Kuani, are you willing to pay? Me, Sina, do.
He's the one asking.
I don't have the money, but are you willing to pay? Like, why are you questioning my ability? Yeah, I'm just asking you a simple question. Do you want to go? And I just told my dad, I'm willing to go. Let's go. So my dad, okay, tomorrow let's go to this office, blah, 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 talk to the agent and see how it goes from there. And that's what I did. My dad came the following day and we went to the office, to the agents, And agents just sat us down, Australia, you're going to study. And yeah, from there, I knew I was coming to study anyway. That was the package that was there. And I was like, yeah, nothing big about it. Because I'm still in my 20s. I can juggle, I can jump as much as I want. At least I'm in that experimental stage. No one will judge me at this. After watching all those tutorials, like in your 20s, do this, make as much mistakes as you can. So I was at that point like, yeah, let me make as much mistake. If this is one of the mistakes, at least I'll have a story to tell one day. I went to Australia and it backfired.
Foreign land. So how was that now, getting the visa? How was that journey? And what did you come to study?
Well, it was difficult because it was COVID time. Kupata visa na delay. Visa delays at that point because nothing is working, no office is working, migration not working. Yes, we applied to this school, they've given you the COE and nothing is working at that point. So my first institution that I came with Dickens, and I came to do literature.
Oh wow! So still in education.
In education, because my bachelor's in literature dictate. Literature, writing. Because I was interested about literature anyway, so I came to do under writing and literature. Yeah, it was master's in writing and literature. Yeah, I did that for one sem. It was a good course because everything I learned up to that point, at least some of the things I use up to date, I understand about writing news, writing story, hard news, soft news, about journalism and all that. Yeah, doing social media. So I won't say it went to a waste like the first semester. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And now I'm doing masters in social work.
Okay. Yeah. And how is that journey now in social work, and what are a few of the challenges maybe as a student? And then now we go to how did you kickstart your creative? But before you kickstart your creative, how was it, the study, work, life balance as a student?
Well, once I came in, culture shock. Man, it wasn't easy, man.
Culture shock.
Hey, culture shock.
What is your biggest culture shock? Just one.
Social life.
Yeah.
A biggest. Like I can do with everything else.
Yeah.
But just knowing where I can go, hang out with people.
What you used to back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what kept me afloat up to that point while I was at home. Just
Kenya, yes.
My social life. So the first thing, everyone here is in their car,
busy,
direct home.
Yeah.
Done. Morning.
Work.
Bro, what's life, man? What's life? Okay, we're working. Even at home we used to work. Get like your 1,000 in your pocket, but at the end of the day, we can hit over Mtura.
Yes.
Bro,
there's a social life.
Yeah, there's social life. But here that was like, hey. First culture shock and the major culture shock up to date. Like, how are these people living? Like, we are so much into our phones. Like, we are so much socials. In our socials. Media. Yeah, we're so much socials.
Big on socials, but small on social life.
But you're not social. You meet someone here. My car imeamua kuchoma hapo, but no one will help you as much because I've never talked
people
to you. And you're my next door neighbor.
But you don't know anyone.
But yeah, I don't know even my next door neighbor. I don't know the name. I don't know if he's married, if he's a family, or he's a single dude living there. That's how difficult it is. That has been like the major social.
And then moving on, after studies, school, what is the main maybe after, apart from social work, what is one of the major challenges as a student in working here in Australia?
Well, just balancing between the two, work and going to school. Because you'll find, especially as a new student, you don't have the luxury to choose jobs, like knowing the best job to have or the best paying and the flexible one just to chill. It's not tiring, like you can hop from one job to another. That's the main thing. So as a new student, you just have to work and work. It's hard job at first. And now you'll find like, if tomorrow I have a class, I've worked the whole night today. Me being able to attend the class tomorrow is like, bro. But you have to be there, rules, rules like if you miss classes,
you're here for studies, full-time, full-time student.
Yeah, full-time, man. So it's like hectic just to juggle between work and going to uni. the pay is good, but still you have to balance your
studies,
transcript. You understand?
Yeah.
So that has been another challenge, just being as a student here, because at some point you feel like it's a breakdown because you don't know what to do. You have to work.
Yeah.
Not that you have so much pressure, like you have of course we come different, because me, I didn't come with any family left behind. Like no one was liable, like go and it's us, send the money to us. It's not like it's a must.
Yeah.
But that pressure just being in your 20s, like, oh, money is good, of course, but you still have to work and go back to uni to do your classes. So
what has kept you, in terms of that balance, what has really kept you going? Because it's a very hard balance to have, but what has really worked for you and maybe can work for other students out there?
Well, breathe, sleep.
Yeah.
Fast sleep.
Yeah. Sleep. Man, they need to sleep. People need to sleep.
Hey, sleep.
There you go, man.
Sleep. After you're done sleeping, you don't have like any headlog or something. Now strategize. Okay, you've woken up. No matter the time, what next from once you wake up?
Yeah. Just you've had that rest.
Yeah, have the rest. Then what next? Just plan. Maybe you might have 4 hours before you go to your next shift. Just plan for the 4 hours, what you'll do within those 4 hours. Don't just wake up and, switch on your phone, just scroll down for 4 hours. Of course, you'll have the same cycle goes on. So just plan, do different things that you enjoy doing within those 4 hours. If it's a walk, just walk for 30 minutes or 20. Come, shower, cook, listen to music before your next, if you're going to work, if you're going to school.
So break it down.
Just break down. Yeah, that's what has kept me going. Because at home, gym was one thing that kept me going. Once I felt
the pressure,
like life.
Yeah.
Like
the pressure of life. Yeah.
So I just head to the gym after work, after 5 p.m. Do everything. You get tired as much as possible. Go home, eat dinner, sleep. So coming here, the same thing. After a while, I didn't go to the gym because I didn't know even
where the gyms
gym to go to. Gyms here are different from home. Because at home, I just pay at the door, maybe 1 month. Good. Here, there's like all those protocols. Subscribe to a gym for a whole year. I don't have the cash to do that. So it was, go up. Then you don't get people to guide you as a first-time student or startup student. So it's like trying. Everyone is giving you opinion.
Yeah.
For me, when I came, I did this. For me, when I came, I did this. So it's a challenge, man. You don't know where to lay your foundation just to settle.
Yes.
So if you're in a position to get people who will help you from the onset, that will be very great for you. And just understanding yourself before you come here. That's one thing that I've always told people who are coming from home to here. Just come here, just knowing, make sure your mental is in check, your physical is in check. You will deal with the rest. As long as your mental and physicality are in check, you'll handle the rest from there. So
wow,
that's what has kept me going.
What big lessons? How did you now kickstart that creative side? Because now you're here, life, work, things are happening, life is giving. How did you now say, no, I need to start my creative side? Yes.
Ilikuwa inanisumbua by the way.
Ilikuwa inakuchoma?
For 1 year. For the 1 year, I've been here for 1 year now. We're in June, 6 months. So it's 1.5 years. For the 1 year that I've been here, hakuna kitu nimefanya like in my creative side. I wasn't in the WhatsApp group either for the community, the Kenyans in Victoria. All this have happened after the 1 year I've been here. Like this year, from the onset of 2023, I just made it an effort. Like, yo, bro, you've been here for a while. Is there any community that can mingle with Kenyans? Yeah, there's a group, but most times we find people talk so bad about the group. Like, when you get to that group, it's just noise, story more. But over time, I say, that's where I want to belong. That's my community at the end of it all. Just let me experience it. If it's bad for me, then I'll just say, bro, you did the right thing. But let me be there. So add me to that group or send a link. Yeah, send a link. I'll just join. And that's how I found myself in Kenyan community. And the first people you go to, in any case, if it's triumph or is in despair, it's your people. Now, business side of me kicked in, the entrepreneurship of side of me. How long have these people been here?
Yeah.
Do they have anything they could trace back at home, like African? Do we have a tailor? First, do you have a tailor in this community? I didn't understand.
No. Where?
So I just did like where do you take, if you need your clothes fixed? There are Sudanese guys. So yeah, and I have this skill. The best I could do with this skill is just giving out to the community. Yes, I'll charge.
Back. Yeah,
I'll charge, of course, because it's business.
Because it's a business. Yes.
Yeah, it's not an NGO running. So yeah, and that's how it started. Went to Facebook Market. Over time, just how much did they sell the sewing machines? Got the best offer. Just bought the 2 machines.
Yeah.
But I was staying in a shared accommodation at that point. And it was hectic because I didn't have place to put these machines. Yeah, man. Yeah, mtu anaona umeleta machines kwa kile. Are you starting a business?
What's happening? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was so open to them, like, yeah, this will be a business. It's not a hobby. It's way past hobby. It's a business. You can't do that in my place. I was like, cheers. All right, I'll just find another place. And that's how I moved to this place. I met good friends and we shared a place. And now every good business starts in a garage. Jeff Bezos.
Oh, there
Nyata.
You're among the list.
Nico, I'll be the lie. So that's how I found myself in this corner.
Yeah.
With my 2 sewing machines, a table at least. Upscaling, a dummy.
Yeah. Nice. And how, since you started and now, presenting what you can do, how has that been received and how are you seeing things going now?
Well, I happened to enter the market while kulikuwa na event, a Kenyan event. Yeah. So reception on site, there's a Kenyan doing this thing. Now we have one of our own. You see that, like it's having a baby child. Yeah, we have one of our own. It's been nice. Oh, where are you located? There were so many inquiries. At that point, I was like, I'm going to work, but my phone
is just buzzing.
And the manager, bro, man.
What is this?
Bro? So yeah, it was a good time for the onset. It gave me like the willpower to go on. At that point, after the event, everything went down. Yeah. It was a good time because I made cash out of it.
So I can make money.
Bills. Yeah. This thing can pay bills.
Yeah.
So if I go to work, normal work, and just come home while I'm chill, I just do this thing. I can pay my own bills. I can pay rent. I can pay electricity and all that. Nice. Talent pays, so I felt good.
Nice.
Yeah, but understanding where I come from, the
journey now.
Demographic is different still. In Kenya, people just walk in because I had a shop in town. Yeah. People just walk in shops. Now it's difficult for someone to come at my place because everyone is busy and all that. Just come, take measurements, blah, 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 and all that. So it's still learning. I have to transition from you as Pete coming to me, Buddha, I just want a shirt. That's one order. Yeah. I just need to make a couple of shirts to sell
different
to people.
Sizes,
different sizes to sell to people. Yeah. And that's like the level I'm getting to. I just need to open. I know I'm not in a position to do a physical shop right now. Yeah. But the online platform is so big that I can do that. I had an Etsy shop back in Kenya. It was doing good, but I didn't so much explore about it. Coming to Australia, it's where like digital in Kenya to work on it was like Instagram, Jumia, and all that. Yeah. Here it's Etsy, eBay. Yeah. We have Alibaba, we have Amazon and all that. So it's a big thing. Yeah. So
and delivery can be done.
Yeah, delivery can be done easily. So that's the market that I'm tapping into right now, because it's been a while since I did like one order. Someone comes for a dress, someone comes for a shirt. It has been a while, like a month or so. So what I've been doing with my savings, buying materials and knowing where to tap to. So currently what I'm doing bed runners, table runners, pillowcases, just the simple thing like anyone can take. I don't need your measurements and all that.
Easy sell.
Easy sell. I just tell you I have a size 16 by 16. Does your pillow fit the size? Yeah, you can take it. That's it. If I post it online and tell you I'm making things this size, you'll adjust to that size or tell me an exercise. It's easy if you want a custom order.
Yeah.
So that's the channel that I'm going into, because it's a challenge. It's a startup.
Yeah,
Always
it's a
challenge.
Yeah, it's a startup.
Just to understand what the market needs. It's just something that I'm trying off right now to see how it goes as I learn.
Nice. And then maybe a message to our creatives, people with skills. You know, your skills started all the way back in, primary, St. Joseph, chopper. You know, what can you tell them? Because some people are coming and just the skill is just getting lost somewhere. And then how do they, rekindle that fire in them? Because you've managed to rekindle the fire. Man. What advice do you have for our young people out there coming in this country?
The thing is, are you watching? The thing is, no one will ever steal a skill from you. Once you have mastered your skill, it is there with you, no matter where you go. Hata ukijipata in Mongolia, for example, you can just purchase a machine there if you are a tailor and start there. It's your skill. You understand? So make sure, identify, sit back, learn your crowd, learn your environment, see what you can find out that niche that you can just tap it out to start with, understand it, and give it a go. The best thing, wake up and start. And start.
Hey!
Simple too.
Hey, so where do you see now this? Do you have a name for your business or your startup, and where are you seeing yourself maybe in the next 5 years?
Well, in the next 5 years. Why is it always 5 years, bro?
10 years. Then next decade.
It's always 5, 10.
Next 10 decade. Year.
Well, I usually mostly live like a month. I usually plan for a month. At this point, I'm not planning for 5 years. It's good to see that in 5 years, but normally I usually do trickle down to a month. What do I want to do in July? Because what I had for June is my shop should be running. It's mid-June. My shop should be running. By the time I'm starting July, my online shop in Afako start. At least I have taken pictures, I've posted, or they are in store. Just I'm setting up the shop. So by July, because we are international students, 48 hours in a camp.
It's coming.
So I have something on the backup. At least by July, things run. At least I have something, a little amount in my pocket just to boost the marketing and all that for things to run. That is monthly basis. By 5 years, bro, I guess I'm interacting. I've met a guy in Australia who's doing like his shows, like runway shows. So I'm looking forward to collaborate with those kind of guys before I set my own shows. So by 5 years, I guess I'll be running my own shows. I'll be selling big time, alongside my career, whatever I've come to study. I believe it will impact, because as a social worker, it's all about having your skills. Whatever help you can do to other people. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just bringing in more people on board, and tuendeshe tu hiki, because it's always fun. Like wage boring every like serious. I'm never the serious guy. so just bringing most people on board. Running it, selling on bigger platforms, making sales. That's the end goal. Impacting life. Chill.
Nice. So any final words, any advice for anyone, anything that you feel you need to maybe leave with someone tonight from Fundi Nyata? It's over to you, Fundi Nyata.
Whoa! Naitwa Fundi Nyata. Nicodemus Nyatome, jina za kitambulisho. This is what I do. This is my passion. No matter how much I try to run away from it, I always come back. This is the boring ex. So I have just come back. And I feel happy to be here. I feel happy to do this interview, to impact a life. So to whoever feels they have something, not this is my thing. Do your thing. Chase whatever you have to chase. If you have that $1, 1 shilling you can spare just to perfect on your craft, save it, perfect on your craft. It will save you big time than going to parties all weekend. it will save. I don't say don't go party. Go if you want to, but just save for your craft. That's the main thing. It will save you 20 years, 30 years down the line. And that's it. Wake up every morning, plan, pray, simple.
Sasa na hii, you know, mistari poem, do you have a poem to just drop? You know, and then you know, leave us with that, and then we're gonna talk one day about that poetry, because today was just Fundi Nyata.
So house name.
Yeah, house name. Tuachie a poem, and then next time we're coming for that story, the poem, the poetry story. Do you have a poem to leave us with tonight?
On relationship issues. Imesumbua vijana. Let's go. Tangu kuangamizwa Kanumba kwake kwa nyumba na wake mchumba, walidai vijana wa siku hizi tumejawa kasumba, tuwezi pata wema wa chumba. Na kusema kweli nilitamani sana mchumba awe wangu wa nyumba. So nilifululiza kwake mjomba na kumwambia nataka mchumba. Akaniambia kijana, kama unataka mchumba fanya kuomba, fanya kufunga. Na zote nilifanya slow but sure bro. Nilipatana na huyu binti asihitaji masenti, binti kumtuliza mpe sweet ya minti brembo. Zaidi ya huyu kana tabia na mzuri umbo, ana vipini mwilini, lakini kile kilinivutia sana sana ni kale katumbo. Dada aliniua. Alinizingua. Najua sana mnataka kumjua, jina lake ni Mpenzi Malkia. So, mpenzi wangu Malkia, hii ni ya 3 haraka na kuandikia, hata majibu ile ya kwanza sijapokea na yasubiria. Hivi leo tena umenijia mawazoni na kufikiria. Nafikiria zile siku uliniita my dear, zile siku ulinikumbatia. Nakumbuka zile siku hukujua uume ni nini na wala kujamiana ni nini. Zile siku mtu ambaye ulijua ni mimi. Ni kweli ilikuwa enzi ya mapenzi. Enzi ilikuwa enzi zaidi ya wiki hata mwezi. Lakini si mpenzi wangu Malkia umefanya nione mapenzi ni ushenzi. Mpenzi wangu Malkia, hii ni ya 3 haraka na kuandikia. Lakini majibu hata ile ya kwanza sijayapokea na yasubiria. Fundi Nyata. Shukran.